What is going on, guys? Welcome back for another episode of Hill Ninja News. In this episode of Hill Ninja News, towards the end, we're going to be talking about why I'm taking a break from YouTube. We're also going to be talking about the upcoming race season, as in next year. We're going to be talking about this year's epic race season, just wrapping up, and some future projects and some stuff that you're going to see on the channel eventually. Well, fall is here, leaves are changing, means winter is coming fast. So we're going to do a little shop tour, even though my shop's really small. But yeah, so I foamed the rest of my shop. Pretty sweet, pretty happy about that. Finally got my wood stove in, fully in, keep me nice and warm. Put up my targets again. Don't worry, I got plywood to cover my window. But anyway, so this video is pretty much going to be a lot of talking, but I figured I'd show you what I got going on. Yes, it's really cloudy in here. I vape, sorry. But yeah, gave myself a lot more wall space, a lot nicer. All the foam kind of brightened it up in here a little bit. Maybe one day I'll get better lighting so it's not such a glare, but I'm also filming on my phone. Anyway, we're going to get into some of the topics of today. Alright, I know I already gave kind of a thank you in the end of the Hill 5 footage, but wrapping up the end of the year, 2024 race season was absolutely epic. We had the most points ever awarded in the season, with almost 1,300 points awarded, and that's by far the most points that's ever been able to be gathered throughout a season. I think me looking back, we had Forrest that had right around 900, a little over 900 in previous season, and that was pretty much the highest we've ever had. So we did a lot of racing this year, which was absolutely awesome. Thank you to all the new drivers and all the drivers that keep coming back. You guys are awesome. You guys are what keeps pushing me to keep doing another year and pushing the hills further and further. So thank you very much. Quick thanks to Nick Mott, 75 Media, for sponsoring us yet again, and John and Brenda from Mountain Mud Run, the owners of the park. Big thanks to those guys. We're going to move on. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. 2025, not much is going to change as of rules wise. I already put out the rules for 2025 race season, as I know a lot of drivers are already starting to build, and from what I've seen, there's already builds that are almost done already for the next race season. But so I put out one modification to the rules, which was I had to put a stop to the giant wheelbase. We had to make a limit somewhere. I'm not picking it on anybody, but Cam is the person that kind of started stretching them out, and everybody else is kind of following suit, including me. Blue Dream up there is sitting at 18, not Blue Dream, Screaming Blue is sitting at 18 inches, and Blue Dream is about 17 and a half, maybe 17 and a quarter or so. But so the only change to the rules is a max wheelbase from nut to nut is 18 and a half inches. Other than that, I'll put the rules up here somewhere for those that aren't on Facebook and are curious. Our rule set for next year, but everything else is pretty much the same. Well, everything else is the same. The only change is there's a max wheelbase, which is 18 and a half inches. That's pretty much the only changes for the rules. Everything else is pretty much going to be the same. Something to look forward to, I mentioned to the drivers at the last drivers meeting for next year, and I've mentioned it a couple other times, that we have 2 new spots at Mountain Mud Run to race in. I'm actually taking, for those that know me and follow along on my personal page, they know that I have a mud mower and I like to go adventuring with my mud mower at Mountain Mud Run, so I actually plan to go back there and go check out two new spots. One spot is the for the people that know what I'm talking about, the vacant parking lot behind Brenda and John's house, where they usually set up the pits for the mega trucks and bouncers and the one-to-one events. It's normally where the pits are. There's a giant sand mound hill over there that they allowed me to play on, and John said I can move around and do whatever I need to over there to come up some hills, so I'm pretty excited about that. That's one new spot. And then I also got word that they can take the gate down in between a couple of the hills and a section of the park to where we can get drivers and cars and pits set up at the bottom of Maniac Hill. So that is another one-to-one bouncer hill. I've always wanted to run a race over there, but I just wasn't sure about the drivers and everybody else, including me, being able to get over there without having to walk or hike pretty much around the park to be able to get over there. So Brenda and John let me know that there's a fence over there that they can take down. It does go through their neighbor's property, but obviously they're cool with it. So I'm super excited for 2 new spots next year. That's pretty much all I'm going to tell you about 2025. Obviously, I always pull something out of my sleeve and tricks and stuff to try to trip up the drivers and come up with something new. But that's pretty much going to wrap up talking about 2025. Obviously, I've already kind of hinted on some of the winter projects in other videos, but this is kind of something that's going to be something that's going to be on you guys, whether you want to see it or not. Normally winter, obviously I can't do much rock bouncing. We get a lot of snow up here in the White Mountains. They call it the White Mountains for a reason. But we get a lot of snow up here, so there's not much rock bouncing or really RC content that I can do. Normally I do go crawling during the winter when I can, but I don't have a crawler, which is going to lead into my winter projects. So what I'm saying is, you guys, if you guys want to see winter builds, winter projects, build videos, stuff like that, you guys got to let me know in the comments, and whenever I post stuff like that, you guys got to like the videos and comments, because otherwise I don't know. And looking back on other videos that are build videos or build series, they do okay, but they don't really do all that great. Granted, I don't expect everybody to watch them. There's like 1,400 subs, thank you for that. But I don't expect you guys all to watch them. I know a lot of you guys are here for the rock bouncing content, which I appreciate you guys just being here. But I can't always do rock bouncing 365. That's kind of hard for me. But yeah, so if you guys want to see build videos and stuff like that, definitely please let me know in the comments on those videos. Let me know in the comments here. When I post those videos, please, if you guys enjoy those videos, I sound like a broken record. I really, really hate doing the YouTube stuff, but please like and comment so at least I know that you guys are enjoying those videos and to maybe make some more of them. So, that's winter projects. I am going to tell you about some quick ones maybe in a second, but we're going to do, actually, I'll show you, instead of, we'll break up the talking. Alright, so you can go back on my channel, and those that know me know I have a 1/6 crawler named Old Blue that has been around forever. That was the 4th version, we'll call it the 4th version. I called it Old Blue 4.0 because I've changed it so many times. But we might be getting ready for Old Blue 5.0, which I don't want to build. I don't want to use SCX6 axles, not because I just don't want to use them, it's because I don't want to buy all the parts. I don't have, as you see, I don't have SCX6. I spent a small fortune just trying to build that. Cam helped me out with some of them, but to build a plastic axle for SCX6 was roughly $150, and that's just for a stock axle. Never mind the front axle and the transmission. So basically what I'm saying is I'm cheap and I don't feel like buying an SCX6 or all the parts from nothing to switch that over. So here's the plan. If you guys watch any, like, hopefully I don't get in trouble for saying their name, I don't know how YouTube works, but Grind Hard Plumbing and Rather Be Welding, they do some crazy stuff, and Rather Be Welding actually is doing a mini rock crawler, and he's using Polaris and UTV parts to do it. So this is kind of my idea to kind of copy him, but with RC. I'm going to make a solid axle out of IFS parts, and the last video that I put out, I kind of hinted that the truggy, buggy, whatever you want to call it, that I built is built out of Kyosho parts, and I was going to use them in an unconventional way. There's your unconventional way, and for those that are curious, that's what it normally comes out of. That's the last video that I just did. But yeah, that's one of the projects that I got that I really want to do. I really want Old Blue back. I really want my crawler back. I know this video is kind of all over the place, but just trying to let you guys know what's going on. Upcoming videos, obviously end of the year. I'm going to go through all my bouncers, Screaming Blues, strictly a trail rig. Now that I got Cockroach, I'm going to turn Cockroach into a race rig. Get rid of these cheap freaking Amazon whatever links on here, because they're absolutely garbage and got so much slop in them. They're horrible. So we're also going to make Cockroach longer. We're going to go through all the rigs, rip them completely apart, re-grease everything, pretty much rebuild them from nothing. So that's going to be some upcoming videos, maybe during the winter or something. I still want to keep one of them together so I can do a snow bouncing video whenever we get snow. Don't want to say that word too soon, but too late now. Other projects, I think I may have mentioned it before, but I have this that I've gotten, and I really want to do a nitro hot rod. And I got this, I think it's Monogram, they used to make them. It's a Revell, or Monogram, you get the idea. It's a 32 Ford. I don't have any of my model cars out here, but anybody that knows the old style Revell plastic model cars that used to do when you were like 10, basically the same thing. But I want to put a nitro motor in there and make a hot rod out of it. So if that's something you guys are interested in seeing, definitely let me know, because that's one of the projects that have been sitting over there in a box for a while that I have intended to. So unfortunately, we're going to go back to some talking and let you guys know what's going on. If I haven't mentioned, the hum in the background is my charger, storage charging a battery, so sorry about that. But so the whole reason, if you made it this far in the video, that I'm going to be taking a break from YouTube is, honestly, it's kind of worn out. I'm tired. I just finished up race season, and putting out all those videos, like I said, it was just a hobby for me, and it was my stupid mistake to put myself on a schedule, and I knew it from the beginning, but I kept that schedule up pretty good. I've never missed a video that I said I was going to put out. And September, I know I definitely kind of missed a lot of videos. I said I was going to do 3 a week, and definitely kind of failed on that part. I know none of you guys are like, oh my god, where's the video, or anything like that, or maybe you are, but I never really heard anything of it. And I know you guys aren't hounding me for a video. It's me putting pressure on me to, hey, stupid, you were supposed to have a video out, now you don't have a video out. And yeah, it's just pressure on me. It's nothing on you guys or anything like that. It's just, yeah. So, with that said, it pretty much kind of started feeling like a job. I started this as a hobby just to share my love for rock bouncing and kind of share what we do up here in New Hampshire, as in the series and all that stuff. But the more I did it, the more it kind of felt like a job, and when it turns into a job, it's just not that much fun anymore. And now that race season's over, all my videos, if you look back, all my rock bouncing videos, they all kind of had a theme, whether I was getting ready for a race, or I broke something and fixing something, or making changes. They always had a reason. I don't want to go down there and just make like an episode of Let's Go Rock Bouncing just to put a video out. That's not me. I don't want to just put content out just to put content out. I'd rather have a reason, or I'd rather have a good video to upload. That way it's, I'd rather quality content than just putting a random video out just to have a video out. But that's kind of how I feel about that. So that's kind of why I'm taking a break. Obviously the bouncer content, like I said, is going to slow down going into winter. There's still going to be some videos, don't get me wrong. Also going into winter, I don't know how much content I'm going to be able to put out during the winter. This time last year, I was stockpiling footage and making sure I had plenty of footage to at least release a video per week throughout the whole winter, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So all I'm saying is subscribe, you hit that notification, hit the stupid bell, do all the YouTube crap, and you'll see when I put videos out. I'm not sticking to any kind of schedule anymore, so like I said, you'll hit that thing down there and you'll know when I put out a video. But just try to relieve some of the pressure off myself, because everybody knows that's in the series. I put 110% into absolutely everything. I don't know how to I don't know how to half-ass anything. I'm not trying to be freaking YouTube proper or whatever. You guys watch my videos. I'm not trying to do that. So, yeah. Videos are going to slow down, and we'll still have some content, still have some fun. But, yeah. This is going to be probably the last video for the month of October, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys so much for listening to me blab for however long it's been. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, you know where to drop them. I'll see you guys sometime soon. Later. What is going on, guys? Welcome back for another episode of Hill Ninja News. We're going to be talking about why I take a... Motherfucker. Why I suck at doing intros to YouTube.